Hello and welcome to the Climbing Daily Wednesday news show. On today's show, we've got some hard trad with dodgy gear placements and one of the most famous 9As in the world gets sent. So T, what is the world's first 9A, in your opinion? This is a controversial issue.
Is it? Action Direct, 1991, isn't it?
You're wrong, but it's okay. It's okay. Hubble, everyone knows Hubble is the world's first 9A, and it's just seen another repeat. Toby Roberts has sent the 9A Hubble at Raventour in the UK, as reported by UKC. He first attempted it in 2020 after the first UK lockdown, but returned after a break from working Rain Man, a 9B. He managed to climb Hubble in his fourth attempt of the day. It's been a great year for Toby, both on Real Rock and competitions, where he won silver at the World Youth Championships. So look, we joke about Hubble versus Action Direct, but you know, Hubble was put up first, considered to be, 8C+, then upgraded to 9A, which would make it the world's first 9A. But there's been some controversy over like a knee scrub.
With a knee pad, so the knee scrub helps it become a 8C+ again?
Who knows? But there is a knee. I don't know if Toby used this knee scrub beta that got worked out quite recently, but Toby, up and coming, one of that like British youth climbers who's really right on the cusp, along with Hamish MacArthur and that lot. So yeah, super strong. Nice to see him sending.
Up next, we have news from Italy. After 18 months, Jonathan Siegrist resumed his Italian sport climbing trip, where back in 2020 he tried Lapsus, a 9B put up by Stefano Ghisolfi in 2015. For a couple of years, it stayed the hardest route in Italy. With more than 60 moves, it's a real endurance test piece. Now, let's hear more from Jonathan about his ascent.
Hello EpicTV, hello Matt, hello Internet. It's Jonathan here. I'm in Cuneo. We've got a great Airbnb here. We've been climbing a bit in Endono, and we also climbed for a couple days in this beautiful crag called Camaiore. And yeah, I came back to Italy to really finish this route called Lapsus. I came first last year, and we had to leave really soon after we arrived because of COVID. It got super bad in Italy, and it was bad everywhere, obviously. So it's been a real pleasure to be back and to learn some more about Italy and the climbing here. And yeah, I really liked climbing this route. It's a combination of a bunch of different really historical routes for Italy, which I love. I'm a history buff, and it's a super resistant style, which I also really like. And yeah, climbing on it was great, and to do it felt really good, just to kind of close this chapter that I opened last year and finally come back to Italy and finish it. As for the knee bar, there's a knee bar that was like kind of discovered, I think, since I was here before, that helps you rest just before the crux of the route. I decided not to use it. I don't no real huge reason other than I wanted to do it the same way Stefano did it. And also because I first tried the route without it, and so I wanted to just finish it the way that I started it, I guess. But yeah, I loved climbing on it, and I hope I can climb a few more great routes here in Italy while I'm here. It's been great. So thanks, guys. Talk to you soon.
Nice one. So he didn't use a knee pad. So I guess, he does comment about the grade that it's a 9B, but like a lower end 9B.
Because there's been there's been people debating the grade, because
Marcello sent it, and yeah, he downgraded it a little bit.
He thinks it's 9A+.
9A+, but then he used the knee bar.
Okay.
Knee pad.
We need like a 9A++.
An A++? Yeah, but I feel it's gonna be called like an entry level 9B.
But why can't we do that? Why can't we just say that's an easy, in quotation marks? Look, I've said this before. There are 7As in the world that I can flash. There are 7As that I can't climb. Same with every grade. Why can't we just be like, it's an easy 9B compared to a hard 9B? What's wrong with that?
But then It's easy for short people. It's hard for tall people. Like, there's just like...
Yeah,
there could be so many more added grades.
Please don't. It's complicated enough. Don't do this to us, T.
Too many things happening.
I said it before. Somebody will eventually make like an exact scheme quotation, no, what's it called?
Mathematical
Maths,
system.
That one,
Okay.
to actually grade routes.
Perhaps. Watch this space. But we are continuing to talk about hard grades, but this time, some trad news. Sieb van Heer has climbed the E10 6C Parthian Shot at Burbage South in the Peak District. He's currently on a trip to Britain to sample the different climbing from across the various countries. Parthian Shot was always hard and dangerous, but it became more so after the famous flake that offered some gear broke. So you and me met Sieb in the La Sportiva athlete event a couple of weeks ago. Cool dude.
Yep. Very cool.
Is that it?
Extremely cool. He signed my shoe. No, he's awesome.
Exactly. You spoke Dutch to him. It was a bonding session moment.
Was it?
It was. It was lovely to watch.
I did my trick of, I'll say those 2 Dutch words.
Would you like a schmuck and a pancake?
He kind of gave us a tease, I guess, about this route and his trip there when we were at La Sportiva, though, right?
Yes, exactly. And I don't want to reveal too much, but potentially there's some filming. Maybe we'll see. But let's just say that we're in touch with Sieb, and we're looking forward to seeing some action from him very soon.
And about the route, it's an E10, right?
Yes.
But like a dangerous one.
It's super dangerous because there was a flake on it that no one knew if it would take gear. Then people fell on it and it took gear and held. But everyone always knew this flake was going to go one day. And then
Why didn't they just cement it back?
It's ethics, mate. Ethics, gritstone ethics. Can't do that. So yeah, it was, and then it broke and it hurt somebody. And then it's like only been climbed a few times since the flake broke. So it's even more committing and full on than it was before.
Right. I've got more sport climbing news with a 9A roundup. As reported on 8A.nu, Kimi de la Pena climbed Circo Total, a 9A in Cuenca, Spain. Alex Ventallas has done his first 9A+, sending Pure Dreaming in Arco. He previously climbed Underground and Pure Dreaming, and already familiar with the moves, this route only took him 7 tries over 4 days. That was a very quiet 9A roundup.
I know, compared to the marathons we've had in the past, that was simple. It was an easy one.
Yeah, what happened to the climbers? Are they okay? Like in general.
Well, we still got a few, I guess, and I suppose Toby, we had his news rather than 9A roundup news.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, climbers of the world, hurry up, get a move on, send 9A. Not talking about 9A, but I am talking about a young up-and-comer. She's awesome, she's really cool, she's just 14. Check out this story. 14-year-old Annie Sanders, fresh from her incredible 3 golds at the World Youth Championships in Russia, has flashed the 8B+ Omaha Beach. The climb is located in the Red River Gorge in America, and this was reported on 8A.nu. Annie's had a successful trip there, ticking multiple hard climbs in the 8 up to 8B+, and loads of flashes along the way. The style clearly suits her competition training, so watch this space for more. Annie Sanders, one of those to watch for sure. She is just 14. She's coming through. I met her in Voronezh for the Youth Championships, which she won 3 golds, killed everything.
Right. Is that even competition then?
For her, no, she was just cruising through. No, it was great. She's a fantastic comp climber. She's obviously a good on-site rock climber as well. So nice one, Annie.
I've got more news from the US, and this time we're talking about Natalia Grossman. 2021 breakout star Natalia Grossman keeps on surprising us. This week with her flash ascent of Prince of Thieves, an 8A, and she also sent Beyond Life, Sit, an 8A+. So Natalia, again, nothing new, goes outdoors, crush everything, but yeah, 8A flash for a woman, or for anybody actually.
Yeah, for anyone.
Pretty good. I mean, just only a couple of other women sent like 8A+ flash.
Yeah.
But yeah, amazing.
I always think it'd be interesting if they just cancelled the comp season for a year. I mean, I suppose that happened with Corona a bit, but we couldn't really travel. But these guys are so strong. And obviously, they put so much time into the comp stuff. Imagine if they were unleashed. How hard could Yanya climb, do you think?
9C.
9C?
First ascent.
There we go.
Yeah, of
Heard
course.
it here first. Let's talk about 9Bs by looking at the 9B counter. I got nada. You got anything?
Well, yeah, Sieb.
Oh, for the
As one
E10
point,
counter. I've forgotten
yeah.
all these counters. Look, let's be honest. We're coming up to almost December now,
Yes.
which means it's the end of the E10 counter. I wouldn't say it's been the best year for us in terms of organisation of said counter.
No, we tried to source it, which worked for a while.
Yeah.
But David, if you're watching, hi.
Yeah.
And just to add something else for the new E10 counter, which
Yes.
is not really new, our friend Yannick Lattard sent Green Spit.
Ooh, nice.
But I know it's 8B sport-ish.
It's not got a traddy grade.
Well, it's in Italy, so it doesn't really work with E grades, I guess.
I guess so. I don't know, but yeah, 8B you'd think it would be.
It's in the range of E10, but it's good gear.
Okay, so maybe him too. I did actually get an email from a bloke who's building a website who wants to include some other 9B counter on it. So we're working on Plan B. We might have to take it back in-house because, frankly, the exterior support we've been receiving for free has been lacking. Disappointed, you know.
I think during the Christmas holidays, I'm just going to sit back at home, go back to all the time codes in the news shows and put the 9B counter together again.
That sounds like a fun holiday.
That is my type of fun. Shop stuff. And this week we are meant to talk about gear, soft, hard gear. I was looking at harnesses and I noticed that on the EpicTV shop we have the Beale Ghost limited edition. So with all the little flags from the countries.
That's kind of cool.
There's like Great Britain, Japan, Italy, and France.
Okay.
So yeah, good stock on all of those. And you know, why not get a very patriotic harness?
And it's a good harness. I mean, I used that as my main harness a year ago or so. I've moved on to other ones. But yeah, fantastic harness, very lightweight and reasonably priced. Nearly said cheap.
Indeed. 65 euros.
That is reasonably priced. So you should get hold of that. Patagonia is back in stock on the EpicTV shop. And every time I walk past the Patagonia shop in Chamonix, I turn to look at the orange jacket. Don't know what the orange jacket is, but I am impressed by the colours currently going on in Patagonia. So check out the new series, the new stock of Patagonia gear. Content. There we go. Matt Phillips, EpicTV athlete, paraclimber, legend, beast on a campus board. New film with him, or one of his episodes from his series. Check out this teaser.
So my first impressions of the Lulworth bowling area were I was quite shocked by how expansive and how quite good it is as well, because it's not an area that you tend to hear so much about, and I wasn't sure what to expect. I mean, I saw the pictures in the guidebook and they look kind of good, but I wasn't sure how they'd play out in real life. But actually it's some really stunning boulders and quite striking lines, and then also from a technical point of view it has a wide variety of sort of technique in it. It's got heel hooks, toe hooks, knee bars as well, which isn't something that I've really had the opportunity to explore too much. We don't tend to get too many knee bars sort of down south in that way, so that was a sort of an exciting one to chuck in there. And then also it's got some really cool powerful moves as well, which I really like, and it reminds me a lot of some of the other projects I've done, such as The Kind in Emerald Lake.
So that film is out. It's fantastic. Go and check it out. Links down below as usual. And we're talking about another EpicTV athlete for our second movie.
Yes, Beatrice Colli. This is the trailer of the 4th episode in her series. And again, another young, up-and-coming, super speed climber. Check out the trailer.
Bisogna tenere presente che Bea fa parte di un'annata, il 2004, che è forse la migliore annata di sempre per le femmine italiane, quindi c'è una competizione molto forte, sono in tante molto brave. E lei ha conquistato 2 ori, la combinata e la speed, e il bronzo nel boulder, ed è andata in finale nella lite. Questo le ha dato una carica impressionante e anche tanta autostima, e per un atleta che si allena tutti i giorni come lei e partecipa a così tante gare, l'autostima è fondamentale.
Another great episode. All the links are down below, so if you fancy seeing it, just click on the links.
Awesome. Right, that's the admin done. Now, time to move on to comment of the week. Still, no comment of the week song. Someone messaged me saying, I keep forgetting to do it every time I see the show. So if you're one of those people who see this and think, I must send in my comment of the week song, then do. climb@epictv.com is the address. If you send it, we'll probably show it because no one else is sending it in, honestly. But we're going to have to sing. So, without further ado, 1, 2, 3.
Comment of the week.
Of the week. Nice. I like that. Jazzy.
Make
jazzy.
it quick, you know.
That was good. Have you got one?
I do, and mine is from Oliver, and he says, I bet if Magos commented, Terry would read it out loud with 2 R's. But yes, I would read it out loud.
How would you know it was the actual Alex Magos and not a fake YouTube account called Alex Magos?
Because he has a YouTube account.
Yes, but how would you know via his cover photo? Would
I
you
just had a
automatically?
brain fart. Did you see that video of Alex Magos climbing 9A+?
No.
He recently climbed on 9A+.
Did we include it? We did include it, haven't we?
No, did we last week?
We've talked about Magos flashing stuff, haven't we?
No, he didn't flash it.
All right, but we might have missed some news. We'll find out. We'll get back to you because this is live on air-ish. Good comment, T. Mine is from Ted and Ruth. And they simply say, meatballs are popular.
Where?
Doesn't
Why?
matter, it doesn't
When?
matter. We just leave
What?
that statement
Oh,
there.
meatball.
They're just
Meatballs.
there they are. Meatballs are popular. It's out there in the universe. And I agree, frankly. They are popular.
In
That's
Sweden,
it.
in IKEA.
In Sweden, in IKEA, exactly. I had a hot dog last time I went to IKEA, though. Not a meatball.
Ew, controversial.
Very. Right, that's it. We're done. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, and we will see you next week.